So out of all of the ideas that are pitched to me, it's pretty scary how many of them are mobile apps. And why I say, like, apps are fucking cool, everyone loves apps, but why I say that is to get a consumer to actually download an app onto their phone is a lot harder than you realize. And there's a simple way that I explain this that actually always surprises people. So I'll do the exercise with you now. In the last month, guess how many websites you've visited. Like, just guess in your mind, base it on 2 or 3, 10 a day. So figure out that number now. Now, same question, in the last month, how many new apps have you downloaded onto your phone and kept on your phone? Pretty different number. Usually the number's like 100 or 200 websites compared to 1 or 0 apps. The upside to this is that a lot of the time people think that something should be an app, but it can be a website or a web platform. So you have to think about why should something be an app. Like, it can't just be because you want it to have push notifications. There's a number of things you can research online to tell you if it's essential for it to be an app or can it be a web platform. So look into that. Web platforms are actually cheaper as well. So definitely think about that. The other really big mistake I see is that people have an idea and they want to launch the app as an Apple and an Android app from day one. Research it, no one does it, and it's for a reason. There's like over 40,000 different Android devices. So what you want to do is start on Apple, prove it up, iterate and fix that product over time, and then only at a point where you're really funded and you can actually afford to have at least 10 Android developers on your team, then do it, but then you can have a reliable Android app. So be careful of that. I see a lot of people coming in that have already started and they've invested a shitload of money into having an iOS and Android app. It also means you have double the running cost of all of the fixes that you're making because you've got 2 products. So be conscious, they're very different platforms. The iOS market is still really, really big. You don't have to have 100% access to the market at the start. So statistically speaking, sorry to say this, your app idea is probably shit. But if you have validated the idea with heaps of people, over 100 people that aren't your grandma or your cat or your mum, and they think it's the best idea that they've ever heard, then you could be onto something. So flick me an email. I'm keen to hear you pitch it, and I'll let you know. I'll be very honest, as you can tell.